Hello, everyone. It's me. I'll be honest with you. I've been hiding it this whole time. My real name is Bruno, and I'm ashamed that I've tried to deceive the community for this long. I just can't. I'm just bad. The truth came out. Several of you doxed me and found my house. And, it's just time. I'll say my name, because that's why. You didn't find my name. You found my house, and then you went through my mail to figure out what my name was. But there's 6 people here, so you weren't sure. It's Bruno. Please leave the rest of my family alone.
Who are you talking to?
The fans at home, the thousands of people who watch this show. Anyway.
Especially the guy that doxed him.
Yeah, especially the guy that doxed me. He had my email too, which, and I wasn't responding, but I just got an email saying thank you for telling the truth, and he'll stop going to my house. Okay, cool. All right. So anyway, welcome back, everyone. This is Return to Blackfang's Dungeon. It's a modified version of the Blackfang Dungeons adventure from the original Pathfinder starter kit, which is a great product if anyone is still trying to play Pathfinder First Edition. It's only $40, but it gets you some cardboard cutouts that come on little stands. Has rules for characters up to 5th level. Not too many starter sets for role-playing games do that. But, Paizo cares, or they did when they were making First Edition. Anyway, we've got Katie as Feiya the Witch. We got Anne as Estra the Spiritualist. And we got Malachi as Ninja the Ninja. And we're using pre-generated characters from the Pathfinder website. This is just a little one-off session. So yeah, let us begin. You find yourselves on the outskirts of Sandpoint, a town that was peaceful once. By the harbor, the birds used to caw, the fishermen had good hauls, but that's changed recently. Long ago, the town had trouble in the form of a dragon by the name of Blackfang, but 4 brave heroes struck out into his dungeon and were able to drive him away. But now it seems like some other evil has returned to his cave to claim it for themselves. And you 3 are the only people in town brave enough to go face the peril that may await. You find yourselves in front of a cave at the bottom of the mountain, base of the mountain. There's old statue of a hero with its head next to it on the floor, probably fallen off some time ago, and a curtain of moss to your right. Behind you, you can see a ways over the tops of the forest to the town. Peaceful, but vulnerable. What do you do?
I investigate the head.
You go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and make a perception roll for me.
Is it the D20
Just now
or
hitting me just how much shit I have to read on this.
Oh yeah, there's a lot. That's why I did recommend looking over it beforehand. But yeah, so it'll say, I believe under scan, let me download one of these character sheets for myself and I'll look at, I cannot minimize Zoom when I'm recording.
There's so much shit.
Yeah, so let's see. If you're looking for skills, it's going to be under, and this here is the content that the people at home are here for. Under statistics.
I see the stats. I'm just like all of the.
How much stuff there is?
All of the cool shit is just like words.
Yes. Pathfinder is a very the nice thing about Pathfinder versus 3.5e is you don't have to take a new class every level, that doesn't mean you're wasting your level up. But each class does do a lot more.
Okay.
And then I believe the skill is just called Perception this edition as well.
Okay. So is it a D20 or the percentage?
Yeah, it's still a D20. This system is still
cool.
a D20 system.
Dang, a 7.
7? I mean, it's been broken off. The statue is made of stone. I mean, it could have it's pretty old. It could have just fallen off.
Okay.
Can I make a perception roll on this curtain of moss?
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead.
Okay. 4.
Yeah, I mean, it's like real mossy. Actually, it might just, I say you described it as a curtain of moss. Now that you're looking at it with that 4, I mean, it could just be a mossy wall. There might be no cave here at all, actually.
Damn. Guess we better go home.
Well, I'm stumped, guys. I'm stumped.
Can I roll perception on it?
Sure.
Wait, where's my skill? I don't see perception.
Then you may not have a bonus to it.
I rolled 3 zeros though. Does that mean anything?
3 zeros. This is a D20 system. I don't know how you could roll even
What?
1 0.
I thought it was Call of Cthulhu.
No, this is Pat. Once again, Pathfinder. Brief history lesson on Pathfinder. So they made third edition D&D. They made 3.5 D&D, and then they made 4th edition D&D, and a lot of people were very angry. So then a different group made Pathfinder, which is also sometimes referred to D&D 3.75, because it's more like 3rd edition than it is like other stuff.
What the hell is my D20? God damn.
Yeah, damn.
God damn it. Okay, found it. I rolled a 5.
Yeah, there's no cave here.
Shit,
Okay.
guys, there's no cave. It was an illusion the whole time.
I'm gonna do my first gamer call out and say, going solo, and I go into the cave.
You go into the cave. Yeah, you push the curtain aside. Make a luck roll for me real quick. Just roll a d20. Tell me what you get.
Fuck.
Where'd you
Okay.
go? Look.
Oh, 6.
6.
Today's not the day.
Yeah, you burst open this moss curtain, and you see that there's just like a pile of like crates and trash and shit piled up. So that this entrance to the cave has been effectively blocked off.
What cave?
Exactly.
I tell everyone it's a cave.
It looks like you're gonna have to try to find a different way in.
Okay,
God.
let's go to the top of the map.
The top of the map.
Yeah,
Well, you're on a mountain.
Stop.
like I'm gonna build a tower. Okay. Yeah. Let's go around the mountain.
Sure. Which way are you around? Clockwise? You're going around counterclockwise.
Let's go counterclockwise.
You start going around. Come on. Image pull up. Yeah, you see, I mean, it's real, like, the weather out today is real gross. It's not raining, but it's definitely very, very overcast. As you're going around, I need everyone to make a survival roll for me.
Good. I rolled a 2.
Same.
Also a 2.
What the heck? Yeah.
And then what about you, Katie?
Sorry, my dogs are barking. We're rolling D20?
Yes, you're rolling a survival check.
Okay, and there's not like a...
I mean, you get to add your wisdom modifier to it.
Okay.
Oh.
Doesn't have one.
Cool. Yeah, I don't have one either. It's 13.
13?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're up on this, like, steep, like, kind of like, this little, like, pass where you're kind of shimmying up against around the side of this mountain. And Ninja and Estra just immediately, like, in front of you, like, they go, like, Estra, who's in the front, by the way?
Probably Ninja.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ninja, you see, it's like, there's this wave of mist rolling in. You see the wave of mist, from your point of view, Feiya, you see the mist overtakes
Wait, is the
Ninja.
mist an illusion?
An illusion? No, it's real mist.
Oh,
The
because I
mist,
have a thing against illusions.
the mist overtakes Ninja. It overtakes Estra. Then as you step forward to where they were, you realize there's just like a drop. like it flattens out to like a slide down. You see, there's a path that you could kind of hop over this, or and kind of like continue on your way around the mountain, or you could go down the slide as well.
That sounds fun.
I kind of want to sit down and slide.
All right, you go down the slide, and all three of you go down this. You know, you've been going up the mountain for a while, and now, woo, right down. You find yourself, thunk, 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 in the middle of this group. There's four, like, kind of like weird, patchy-haired, like, fish-eyed, fish-faced a little bit men. They all kind of look at you and they're like, "Oh, who goes there?"
Wants to talk. Hello. What is it? What's all this about?
You're making
What's
fun
all
of
this
me. You're making fun of me. You want
No.
scrap, bruv?
Are you taking a piss?
Are you both of
You
you?
got mad.
And then one of the other fish guys he's real sensitive about his voice. You could be a little kinder. We'll kill you. That's it. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Damn it.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
If you like YouTube content like this, don't forget to leave us subscribe.
We don't add anything to.
You add your initiative modifier. Here,
I don't have one.
I have the character sheet, or one of the
But I
character
did
sheets.
roll a
open.
17.
Hang on. There's no way that there's not a initiative thing on here. It says NI. It's at the bottom. It's right above defense. It says NINIT. You got a 16. You got a -1.
Yep.
It's above where? Oh, never mind. I got
I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm playing an old lady, so it makes sense that she's not very dexterous.
That's a character moment.
I got 22.
22.
18.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are able to leap to your feet. You get the first move against these strange-looking, uncomfortable-looking, weird men. Yeah, you can get. There are 4 of them around you, and they're all holding various like knives. They all draw their knives and things. And you see one in the back kind of looks like he's going to start casting something.
How far is the one at the back?
I mean, they're all still pretty. This is kind of like a little like hold out the base. You see, there's like a little ways into. There's like a little like it's not a cave, but it's like an overhang in the rock where they have some stuff back there, and like a little like fire pit. There's 3 of them around you, and then there's one guy who's probably like 15, 20 feet back.
If I were to just run straight for the guy casting a spell, would he be able to defend himself?
I mean, you would make whatever rolls you need to roll on your end. And I mean, the people next, if you need to run at him, the people around you would get opportunity attacks on you.
Okay, because I was wondering if I could sneak attack him.
No, I believe in this one, in this edition, you need to be flanking to get a sneak attack. So both you and someone else have to be on opposite sides of a person.
Got it. Okay, I will go for the one closest to me and attack with my wacky Zashi.
All right, go ahead and make a roll.
5. No, not 5. 7.
7? No, that will not hit. So you go, he's like, oh, what's all that then? And that's going to be Feiya.
I don't even know what I want to attack with. Okay, so there's. Okay, I don't want to attack the one that was sensitive. I don't know why. I just don't want to hurt his feelings anymore.
Gotcha.
He needs to toughen up.
You're right. We really should have read these before we started.
Every time
Before we started, though.
I read mine. It's just a classic rogue story.
Okay. Can I use Okay, hold on. I'm confused.
Hmm.
So her spell Dancing Lights,
Mm-hmm.
what does that even it just illuminates. It doesn't even attack anything. Okay.
Yeah,
Never
I
mind.
believe it.
Just saw it again.
I think it also can give potentially not advantage, but a bonus to other characters trying to hit. No, is that fairy fire? I also did not do a lot of it. You know, this probably won't be the first one to go up. This is a good test run, though.
Okay.
No, we'll post it anyway, and we'll get one guy who sees it and he'll be like, "This isn't very good."
Yeah, they're like, why didn't they prepare
And we'll be like,
beforehand?
yeah.
Actually, this isn't even a Pathfinder show. It's actually just a podcast called Four Assholes Having a Chat.
I would
We
do
could-
that, though.
We could just make it a highlight reel and just put on the parts that we would get in.
But then I would have to edit.
I'll add it to my cringe compilation.
This is Pathfinder cringe compilation.
Yeah.
Okay, so how close is the nearest
Other shit out there.
nearest one? Can I just like stab one of them with my dagger?
Yeah, for sure. And you're trying to avoid the sensitive one, right?
Yeah.
Boo. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for it.
Okay. What do I add to it? Anything?
Yeah, it'll say, okay, so on the character sheet, under offense, it says that there's a plus number next to your attack, like next to the weapon.
Oh, nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and I wasn't even rolling the right one. 1.
1. Yeah, you trip and fall. You go for that guy, and the sensitive one goes, "Hey, I saw you look at me, and then you went for him. You think because I'm sensitive, I can't handle myself in a fight? You got a lot of nerve, you know. That hurts even more than if you had just attacked me." And he starts like getting real weepy. Estra, that's gonna be you. Estra.
Yes.
Yes, this is your turn.
Well, I've got some spells. Is this creature is humanoid, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna cast Daze.
Uh-huh.
I think you need to do a will saving throw.
Sounds right. What does it say the DC is?
14.
You got a dirty 20.
Fuck.
Dang. We're not rolling good today.
Let's just title this 4 assholes suck at playing role-playing games.
Yeah, I think we're gonna transform this into a role-play heavy episode here in a second.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like the worst at
This is
actual
woefully wrong.
combat.
That's what we get for not doing our homework, am I right, guys?
Well, I was doing actual homework before this. Does that...
Hey, wait a minute. I read.
Made chicken and rice.
So it gets to the fishmen around you. They look at you all having accomplished nothing on an absolutely miserable first turn. And they start going, all right then. Use playing, you know, use all right with us. You just having a laugh and a goof, aren't you? All right.
Chatting batters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bingo,
All right.
bingo.
All right, you want to have a seat with us over here? We can talk a little bit, hang out. We don't see very many people here on this side of the mountain.
Fuck yeah, let's hang out, let's chill.
All right, you're out of initiative order.
Switch back.
They
Switch
start.
back to my normal
Let's
accent.
vibe.
So you're sitting there as one of them, the spellcaster one, like lights up a fire in the fire pit. They start cooking some fish. They go, one's like, right, this is not the sensitive one. Right, you know, well, it's a bit hard because we look like this, and you know, we go down to the village, and they're like, we don't like that very much, but you know, it's an honest living up here. We go fishing. We you know, sometimes do some snares. Yeah. So what about you? What do you all do?
We are
Yeah,
looking
with my
for.
ghost husband.
I'm
Ghost
looking for my
husband.
parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, what were your parents like? Tell me about that childhood trauma. I'm interested. I'm listening.
I don't really remember them. I just know that I want to know them more, and they just like left me.
He says, puts a hand on your shoulder. He says, "Oh, that's real rough." Yeah, my parents weren't kind to me either. You see, my dad was a rather prejudiced human, and my mom was a fish. So, you know,
I
not
know
a
how
lot,
that goes.
not a lot of happy childhoods coming out of that type of union. I mean, look at us. And the sensitive one goes, "Hey, I turned out all right."
Are you guys all related?
No, just because we're all half fish means we're all related? No. No, heavens, no.
I say that's racist, Estra. You
Yeah,
can't
they
just
got
say
me.
that.
Fuck. I
It-
sincerely apologize.
It's fine. I mean, what are the chances of 4 separate people in this town fucking a fish? You know?
I don't know what the chances of
Pretty
that
high,
are.
apparently.
Not
So you are all from this town?
apparently 100%. Yeah, our kind, you know, we don't make it very far because most of us we're not really equipped to breathe underwater, but we're born in the ocean. So, you know, there's actually
That's really cool.
I would assume statistically there's probably more people who fucked fishes in this town if 4 of us made it to land and are able to breathe.
Yeah, you would think, right?
Yeah. Anyway,
Mm.
he points to the spellcaster guy. He says, "That's Jonathan. He's the oldest. We call him Old
Johnny!
Jonathan." He says, "What?"
Johnny!
He turns around and goes,
Gotta have the quiet one.
he goes, points to the sensitive one. He's like, "That's Nettie." And he points to the other one who hasn't said anything. He's like, that's our quiet guy. He's real quiet. We call him Mr. Quiet. And I'm young Jonathan because I'm the younger of the 2 Jonathans.
Mm.
I mean, we didn't have any parents to give us names. The fish tried, I'm sure, but you know,
That's pretty bleak.
yeah. So, you know, you got your dead husband. That's pretty cool. You're looking for your parents. What about you, Mr.
My name is Ninja, and my
Oh.
parents got sniped,
Oh my god.
both of them.
Wait, are you from around these parts?
No, I'm from a little mountain. It's very far away. I'm from a clan.
My husband died in the Goblin Blood Wars.
Yeah, I heard about those. We actually got a couple books here. Believe it or not, we saved up a couple. You know, we fought some goblins here. Saved up a couple silvers. Went into town. We got one about the Goblin Blood Wars. What was your husband's name?
Honair? Yeah.
I never heard of him. You look at the
Young Johnny. I love talking like this, but we do have some important business. We're looking for the Blackfang, and apparently they're holed up in that mountain. I point up.
Well, I mean, that's Blackfang's dungeon up there in the mountain, but he's not
That's what
back,
I
is
thought.
he? Yeah, he used to be, but then those adventures scared him off, and then there was that whole thing with the robots in the north, I think. I mean,
There's been whispers that he's back.
is it him or is it something else?
I don't know. We're trying to check it out.
Who's to say?
Sounds pretty spooky. I know there's another entrance kind of a bit lower down the mountain here.
Can you take us?
Sure. I mean, you might have to be ready. Are you ready, prepared to defend yourselves? I mean, I know you were joking with us there a minute ago, but are you prepared to?
We're just pranksters over here.
We're just making sure.
We just like to mess with people, you know.
We were just,
Oh well, if
busting
you
chops a little bit.
are you looking to bust some more chops?
We're about to
Absolutely.
go.
Oh, I get it. You weren't looking. That was a joke about the mountain. You're not going in there. All right. Well, I got some. You know, there's some couple of those orcs down the field. They've kind of, you know, they were left behind by the last raiding party that came through, and they've been raising some pigs. So I think it'd be real funny if you you know, they got this pig. You know, pigs eat filth. They live in filth. If you tripped one of the orcs and they fell into that filth,
Let's do it.
could be pretty funny.
It could be funny.
Is that
No
what we're supposed to
funny.
be doing?
This is Anne, I'm so glad you asked. This is an open-ended experience where the player's choice truly matters.
Wait, so we can just go prank some orcs?
If you want to go prank some orcs.
Let's go be pranksters, guys. Welcome to our new reality show.
Wait, I kind of wanted to miss it.
I feel like the orcs are gonna like low key kill us afterwards.
No, the orcs will be easy.
Oh, these all they're pushing. Once again, they were the runts of the litter. The raiding party left them behind.
Let's do it, guys.
Right, yeah, let's
Alright.
go.
All right, we
Can
got
I,
be
can I walk with what's the
Posted on
second one's
Fantasy
name? Nelly? No,
Nettie.
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 I want to walk with him.
Sure. Are you gonna talk to him on the way?
Yeah, I want to give him like a confidence speech.
Okay. What do you say to him?
Hey, so you seem like you're a little sensitive about your looks and how your voice sounds. Is this true?
Oh, who told you that?
I can just tell. You seem I didn't mean to come at you earlier.
Oh, isn't that obvious?
I heard there's this really good book about accepting your
Sheesh.
appearance and all this. You should read it, and then I just pull it out of my backpack and hand it to
It's
him.
true. I'm a broken shell of a man. Thank you for this. I need some.
Anytime.
I feel like my whole life I've never had anyone on my side. You know, I feel like they never let me read the books. They say, "What good will it do you? You can't read them anyways." I said, "I could look at the pictures."
This one has a lot of pictures in it. They're so helpful. And I give him a pat on the back, and I say, "I'm here for you. Just anytime you need me, give me a." Wait, do I have a phone?
No.
Give me,
Give
write me a letter.
raven.
Yeah, like a carrier pigeon.
Yeah.
He's just like full sobbing.
Oh,
He's
I
like-
guess
he's-
if you can't read, can you write?
He goes back to. He's like,
Oh.
I'm headed back to the
Very-
cave. You all have fun tripping the orcs into the pig shit.
Say no,
Okay.
Ned. Join
And
us.
he heads back up to the the mountain. I need the rest of you guys to make a.
That's what happens when you play
stealth roll.
therapist.
I just you make a stealth roll. If you don't have stealth, you just add your dexterity.
Yeah, I got this for sure. Oh, it's cocked. Okay,
16.
12.
16, 12.
I'm sorry. What roll are we making? For what?
Stealth.
If you don't have stealth, you add dexterity.
Oh, wait, 15.
14.
14. What would you get again, Malachi?
12.
12. Yeah, you guys are able to kind of get to the edge of the field. There's a little bit of like giggling from the fish-like men. Going, oh, shh, come on. There's a field.
Can I say it? Hey, gents, watch this. Are we within 30 feet?
Of what?
The orc.
No, he's 40 feet away. They're out in the middle of this clearing. It's really muddy
Damn it.
clearing.
Can I crawl 10 more feet? And
You're gonna crawl through the pig shit yourself.
Yes.
You're literally pranking yourself.
So Ninja
But
dives.
it's gonna be funny.
So Ninja dives into the pig shit. Army crawls 10 feet. The orcs, very fortunately, you didn't listen to how I was describing when I described what they were doing, but fortunately for you, they rolled very low on their perception rolls. So they're just kind of tending to the pigs. And I was like, oh, come on, don't, come on. And it's like, it just is looking like very pompous. And the other orcs kind of watching from afar, like, that's not. I keep telling you, that's not how you take care of. It's not how you take care of pigs. You can't talk to them like that. He's like, Mimothy, I always say you never support me. We said today I could try my way of talking to the pig, and you said you wouldn't say anything, and it hasn't even been. I've only been doing this for 2.5 hours. It hasn't even been the whole time, and you're already saying hurtful comments, Mimothy. And he's like, I'm just saying I could talk to a pig better than that. Well, your way hasn't been working, so what has it? So today we're trying my way. All right, you're within 30 feet. What are you doing, Ninja?
Okay, I go like this to the fish. I'm like,
They're like, oh.
and then I throw my shuriken at his ankle. The woman's ankle.
Mimothy is it? Wait, Mimothy or the woman talking to the pig?
The woman talking to the pig. That's Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It says here that ranged attacks count as sneak attacks. So
How you deal sneak attack damage in addition to the shuriken damage. What would
Yeah.
you roll? What would you roll on the roll again?
I roll again?
No, what did you roll?
13.
13. What is it? Works armor class.
Oh, please.
Oh, it's exactly a 13. Go ahead and roll
Oh,
damage.
thank God. Okay. Oh, I left my D10. Okay.
And then you get to add, I believe, sneak attack at first level is just 1d6.
Mm-hmm. I did a 3.
3 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
You see, she said, "Ow, ow, oh!" She doesn't trip, but she's like, "Ah, my ankle." He's like, "Oh, what's wrong?" She's like, "Oh, now you want to help me, huh? Now that I'm in pain."
We don't even do anything. They're just gonna tear each other apart.
And he's like, if you can't, I try my hardest out here, and you think you're way worse. But look at you. You can't even stand in a field and talk to a pig without seriously hurting yourself. What are you good for? She's like,
Oh.
well, Mimothy, you don't need to say it like that. Maybe I'm out of here.
Wow.
And she starts like limping out of the woods, but towards Estra and Feiya and the fishermen. And the fishermen are like, "Ooh, what are any of you guys doing?" And Ninja's still covered in pig shit on the ground.
That was it. That was my try.
I don't know what to do besides just like hang out. I mean, is this private property?
No, it's just the middle of the woods. Or besides, even if they claimed it as their property, I mean, they can only really enforce it through like strength. I don't think the town would give them land ownership because they're orcs.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
that might be a good mission. You could help the orcs get land rights.
We can help get them right.
Civil rights
I don't know. The
activists will
pranking
play.
thing is still pretty good.
Yes, they're coming towards you. Estra and Feiya, you're a little bit in the front. As she's coming towards the woods, she hasn't noticed you at all yet. This would be the perfect chance to shove her backwards into the pig shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, go ahead and make a just a flat strength roll.
Okay. 14.
14? Yeah, this little old lady pop out. You just shove her. She falls backward into the pig shit. She's like, "Oh, I'm covered in pig shit."
I'm gonna also attempt to run away really quickly.
Start running away. Make a dexterity roll.
18.
18. Yeah, you start. All the fishermen come out like, "Oh, we got you! We got you! Get pranked! Aha!" And they start like running off back up.
Estrad.
You got Estra! You got Estra! They all start saying that. Oh! And they all start running up the hill. Feiya, what you doing?
Can I go? Well, no.
Gonna go play.
Like, part of me
teabagger?
wants to go, like,
Teabagger?
It's
okay.
a gamer mode.
You're also covered in shit.
You're covered in shit.
Exactly.
Make a
teabag check.
I'm gonna say, are you trying to teabag her and then get out of there?
I mean, I'm in no rush, to be honest. She's already hurt.
Okay, she's on the ground. She's like very wounded. Her leg's really messed up because you used lethal force on her. You start teabagging her. Feiya, what are you doing?
I was gonna go help her, but I think she's pretty much done for.
She got destroyed.
I spit on her too.
Bro!
She's like, this doesn't make any sense. You're covered in pig shit too.
I said, get a new wife.
I'm
This
gone. I'm
was a
out of
bitch.
here.
The guy's like, her? She's not my wife.
I said, good.
I'm just gonna get out of here. I don't want to be seen with.
make a stealth roll for me.
Oh no.
You get
Oh, yes.
1.
the woman on the ground. She says, "You stranger, please help me." I just need someone to help me.
Can I
Please.
go?
Don't make eye
Is-
contact. Just don't make eye contact.
She's
Can I
like,
just
wait.
like continue to like crawl on the ground and like don't turn back, don't address her?
She's like, wait, you know him? Wait, where? Please. So now Ninja's just you in the field. Mimothy's just laughing at the fate of this woman.
I'm gone. I'm out of there.
Your Estra's with the boys.
I'm just
We're gonna go find our next victim.
Ninja, what are you doing?
Oh yeah, I kind of just walked back.
Oh, you like to stop and just like normally walk back.
I was like, all right, I'm
All right,
done.
so you guys head back to by the time you and Feiya get back to the fisherman's base, Estra
Oh, I
and
was
the
gonna
fish
say we go to the
Oh.
town.
go to the you're gonna prank people in the town. Okay, you guys
Yeah.
start. They say, all right, let's regroup at the base first, so that the other people
Okay,
have a chance
okay.
to get up. They get to the base. They're like, so you see like the boy. They've all just been clapping Estra on the shoulder the whole time. Oh, you say you just got Estra. Brilliant, bloody brilliant. Oh, it's hilarious. You see,
And I didn't have to get covered in pig shit to do it.
it's true. It's true. The bloke over there did get covered in big shit as well. Clean yourself off, stinky. And what's it called? The old Jonathan. He gets near you and he goes like, and he casts create water. And water falls from like right above you and just like rinses you off. You still kind of smell, but at least it's not like fully on there.
Shower.
He says, so what's this you were saying about this is young Jonathan. He's like, so Estra, what was this you were saying about doing some pranks in the town?
I think it might be fun if we go and try to wreak havoc on the town.
Yeah, let's get back
It
at
would.
it.
I mean, think about it. Society rejected us. If they didn't want us
Yeah.
pranking them, they should have let us into society. Society's the villain.
Plus, it's fun.
Plus, it's fun. Brilliant.
Yep.
Well,
So
right.
what are some good ideas for pranks, guys?
Oh, we don't know. We used up our monthly idea quota. Coming up with pushing the orcs and the pig shit.
Let's get into a shop, like take the shop owner hostage, and then
Wait.
run the shop into shit.
Make
Like
That
make
is-
them close down.
Just bad customer service.
Yes.
I thought it was the prank
I
was
mean, that's
run.
pretty funny.
I thought you were gonna say the prank was we make we take the hostage of the shopkeeper and then we run it better than they could ever hope to, and then when we leave
Ooh.
they know their business will never be that good again.
Yes.
That's really
Yes.
fucking good. Or we just buy a bunch of stock in their business, and then before you know it, we own majority share and we get to make all of the business decisions. And then we run the place to the fucking ground.
We devalue the stock by insider trading it. Huh? We start a bunch of rumors around we pay some of those,
And then we
charlatans
can
around the
tax
town
fraud.
square. What's a tax? You realize that these fine gentlemen actually have already been committing tax fraud for years because they don't pay their monthly gold to the king.
Okay, then that box is already checked. We got this.
All right. Do you guys want to know a little bit more about Sandpoint and what's there?
About what?
Sandpoint, the town.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the map there. So basically, the major kind of points of interest is there's an old kind of lighthouse up on the shore. There is they have a cathedral. They have kind of a garrison. They have a town hall. There's an armory, a theater. There's a very small academy. They have an inn called the Rusty Dragon that's very well frequented by adventurers. There's they have the waterfront with all the boats and stuff. And there's a lot of market stalls there, and they have another bar called the Feathered Serpent.
We go to the theater.
Okay.
We put on a show disrespecting the king, and then we pin it on some poor saps that we trick into wearing our costumes.
I love it.
Yeah?
Let's do it.
Let's
Yeah.
fucking do it. Let's go, guys.
Wait. And then I whisper to the other two, and then we'll say that the fishermen never pay their taxes. So we'll get them too.
Classic.
Oh, you say that to these two?
Yeah.
Prank everybody. Although
That
this
is
is kind
right.
of past a
No
prank.
loyalty.
The fisherman. Oh, all right. I heard, there's a before. I keep up on this. Is old Jonathan. He goes, oh, I keep up on the entertainment news. I heard there's a popular play tonight that everyone knows. It's called
Hamilton?
Yeah, Hamilton. How'd you know?
I love Hamlet.
It's Hamilton 2, Hamlet.
Hamlet 2,
Wait.
Electric Boogaloo.
Have you seen that tweet? There's this guy. He's like, "What the fuck?" And so he has like this collage. The first one is a picture of him tweeting. He's like, "I just had a great idea. Lin-Manuel Miranda, please DM me." The second one was the DM. Lin-Manuel Miranda's like, "What's up?" And he's like, "OMG." He's like, "What did you want to talk to me about?" I was like, "Okay, Hamilton 2, Hamlet." And Lin is like, he's like, "Oh, that's so fucking stupid. Hamilton died at the end of the first. How could there even be a sequel?" And then it goes to a tweet by Lin-Manuel Miranda. And he says, "Writing Hamilton 2, Hamlet, let's go."
I have seen that actually.
Yes, the play is Hamilton, but it's about a different one, a different Hamilton, because this isn't in the United States. It's a different world entirely.
So we steal their costumes and knock them out, and we perform a really
have a
shitty
disguise
play,
kit.
and then the reviews just totally destroy them, and their business is over.
What's up with us destroying businesses?
Fuck capitalism. Art shouldn't be limited to the bourgeoisie. It should be a free form of expression that everyone gets to watch and enjoy.
I just think it would be funny.
I do. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go.
Do it.
Okay.
All right, make some stealth checks now that you're heading into town.
Why do we have to be stealthy in town?
Because otherwise they're gonna know that you're there and you're with the fishermen. So
I got a 1.
you know, one.
Can
got a
I wear a
5.
disguise?
Sure. You have a disguise skill.
I have a disguise kit.
Yeah, go ahead and make a disguise roll.
Okay. It's gonna be pretty good.
I'm not good at
And just
stealth or
28.
but I'm good at lying.
28. How'd you get? Ooh,
It's a nat 20.
shit. Yeah, you actually are able to do everyone's makeup real quick, and you just look like different townspeople. Maybe you have a kind of like an actor air on you. You yourself, Ninja, look like fantasy Lin-Manuel Miranda.
But in that picture with the turtleneck where he's like,
Oh, I thought he was the one where he's biting his lip. Yeah.
yeah.
They made a mask where it's just his lips like that.
Ew.
Why?
How did you take that picture?
All right, so yeah, you get after your excellent, you get everyone in town, and the fisherman also in disguise like, right, see us at the show tonight. Come and see the show, Hamilton. It's very good. I hear it's critically acclaimed. And people in the street are like, it's kind of weird the actors are talking about it like that, like they're in the show. But yeah, I kind of want to see Hamilton.
Yourself.
I'm of the wealthy elite, and I can afford the scalped tickets. Let's go to see Hamilton tonight, honey. All right, the stage is set. Actually, wait, there's still one matter you should take care of first. The real actors. You go into how are you entering the theater?
Like I own it.
Through the crew entrance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I'm the new costume lady.
You're the new costume lady. All right, what's the game plan from y'all? You're saying you're the costume lady.
Shit.
This is where it gets serious. There's real ramifications to the role playing going on here. This plan.
Okay.
Now this is the session now.
First
Are
off,
all
I
the-
have like a +7 to bluff, so.
Are all the actors in one room, like in the dressing room?
Yeah, I mean this is
Are they all
this is like a
separate?
theater troupe, so they're probably all on the stage right now, like warming up.
Okay, so who did you say you were? Estra?
Me?
Yeah.
I said I'm gonna pretend I'm like the new costume person. Like, you know how there's somebody around to like mend
Mm-hmm.
hairs. I'm gonna
Um,
say I'm her. Because I'm an old lady and I couldn't think of anything like that I could feasibly make up.
Okay. Can I just say, like, I'm part of the crew?
Gotcha. And then
Is the director there?
the director? No, this is just. I mean, the director is the lead performer who you look like right now.
Okay. I will say I am the understudy.
All right, so you walk in through the back entrance. The fishmen, they're all like various cast members as well. They've all got their. I mean, this is medieval period. This is like period outfits. Get in there, and you see that the main actor of this cast is actually also looks to be part fish. His name is Finn Manuel.
So one of the fish guys can take him.
Sorry, Finman Gill. He's like, what you doing in this place up in our space? We're on the stage. You're about to make me rage. You cannot take over our show. Just so you know. I can't. You can't. We shan't. Get out of here. I'm about to make you a smear. What you doing? And the rest of the theater troupe just.
I say.
Who is he saying this to?
All of you as you enter the building.
I say.
I'm the new costume crew.
Make a bluff roll.
Nat 20 plus 7.
Okay, cool. You're with us. Sorry about the fuss.
Stop, please.
Now, what about you? You think you can be me number 2? This ain't Hamilton Hamlet. This is Hamilton 1. Don't you ever forget.
Us because we're coming after Hamilton.
Okay.
It's been out for years. Get over yourselves.
I say. Who do you think you are trying to make a wish when I really know under all that makeup you really just a fish? Serve you. I'm about to eat you up like you my favorite dish.
Ooh, make a linguistics roll.
Hate this.
You had intelligence.
So if my intelligence is 13, that's like what?
Plus 1.
Like plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I have linguistics. I'm gonna say 11.
Came out to an 11. Gotcha. And then he goes back. He says, "You calling me a fish? Yeah, everybody knows. That's just how life goes. Yeah, my dad was a freak. He had sex with a fish. And now you're gonna be my dish." He's definitely stealing your rhyme scheme. Get out of here on your 2 feet, or your
like
face and my fin's gonna have to meet.
I whisper to someone else who sounds like an imposter.
Make a another bluff roll.
13.
I mean, with that natural before, you're definitely thinking of the costume lady, and it's not like a big like, oh, he's an imposter, but there's starting to hear this small murmur around like costume that he might be an imposter.
Does he? How close do I look like to him?
You look like him, but without any of the fish eyes or fish lips or partial gills.
Okay, so here's my plan. I'm gonna go into the makeup room real quick, do some makeup to make it look like I have fish eyes, fish gills. And when I get back, I'm gonna throw a smoke bomb and stand right next to him. And I'm gonna say, "What are you doing in my theater, you number 2?"
So, okay, let me get this straight. You're gonna walk off stage into the makeup room, be gone for 5 or so minutes, come back out, throw a smoke bomb.
Yeah, stand right next to him. And then pretend to be him. And be like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Okay, so you just start walking into the makeup room. Estra, you're spreading this rumor. Feiya, sounds like you need to buy 5 minutes.
Okay. What'd you say?
I said do something wild.
Okay, I run backstage and I start just like moving all the curtains around so nobody notices that he's gone. Like opening and closing all the curtains.
You're just going from the ropes, like taking the weights off and putting the weights back on.
Yeah.
And Finn-Manuel comes up. Finn-Man Gill comes up. And he's like, "You can't be doing that. Yeah, gotta put a stop. You see, this ain't no strategy. It's a catastrophe. No."
I just tell him, I'm a new crew member. This is part of I'm warming up for the show.
Understandable. Have a great day. That's what Finn-Manuel has to say. And then he goes back on the stage. And now the whole cast is like kind of like looking at him. Yeah, and then now everyone's just kind of like, he's like, right, let's do our warm-ups. A, E, I, O, U, and Y. And the rest of the cast. To sit in silence in a dull, dark, in a pestilential prison with a lifelong lock, awaiting the sensation of a short, sharp shot from a cheap and chippy chopper, a big black block. Short, sharp shock, lifelong lock, cheap and chippy chopper on a big black block. And the rest of the cast is like, they're doing it, but they're kind of like, sharp, sharp, shock, lifelong lock. Like they're all like, something's going on. Make another disguise roll for me. This time you get an additional +2 to it.
Oh, please. So +10 in total, 17.
17? Yeah, you come out, just kind of awkwardly come out, looking now exactly like Finn-Man Gill.
Okay.
Everyone kind of looks at you going,
smoke bomb.
Yeah, I smoke bomb. And then I stand right next to him. And then
so you smoke bomb, and then you walk out of the smoke bomb over right next to him.
Yes. And then I look at him like.
And one of the, hang on. One of the fishermen goes, "Oh, which one is he?"
While this is happening, I want to start taking out the crew.
Okay.
Like, I want to start picking them off one by one.
All right, what are you doing to do that?
I don't know, magic.
All right, look at what do you do with your abilities? You got all update. You're gonna cast Daze.
Yeah.
Okay. So make that will save. Yep, that's on a 14. So you start going around casting Daze. At this point, half the crew are just kind of like, this might as well happen. And then one of the other fishermen. Now that the first one was young Jonathan, and now old Jonathan is like, it could either one of them could be the real one, the one that was on stage the whole time, or the one on the right who just walked up. And he's gonna try to make a persuasion check. He rolled
They're actors, so their intelligence level isn't very high.
He rolled a nat 20 on his persuasion. So yeah. some of the actors are like, yeah, it could be either one.
I walk back out and point at the real one and be like, I think he's the fake one.
And, well, our new costume lady has been very helpful so far. Yeah, I think the one on the left. So that's not him. I would recognize him anywhere. I feel like he's like, this is ridiculous. I'm in a piculus. No, what do I do? Oh,
get out of here!
Gotta get on with the show.
I walk up to him and I'm like, hey, look, you can't be here unless you're not part of the crew. And I try to escort him out the door.
It's a closed rehearsal.
It's a closed rehersal. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I know you're a big fan.
It's close to showtime.
Yeah, some of the other actors, yeah, man, we're trying to get ready for our big show tonight in Sandpoint, our opening night in Sandpoint. You can't just walk backstage and mess with us and waste our time. Get out of here. Get out of here. And they start throwing little things at him.
I join in.
I take him to the door and push him out and close it.
I was like, just so you know, I'll be back, and that's faux show. And then you slam the door in his face.
I hated that.
And they all come up to you. A bunch of the actors come up and they're like, oh, Finn, I'm so sorry that you had to, I know people are always trying to pretend to be you. But we break a leg out there tonight, man.
I say it's okay. It's about to be showtime. I can't really keep going. We gotta keep the rhyme.
Yeah. Spoken like the true Finn-Man Gill. All right,
Okay.
chills. Let's get ready for the show. And then,
So I'm gonna sabotage all the costumes.
gotcha. Like, wow, you made some changes. How
Oh
are
yeah,
you?
last minute notes.
Is there any like specific thing you're trying to do?
Like somebody's pants are gonna accidentally fall down. I'm gonna switch out a lot of costumes so that if the plot is really hard to follow.
Oh, one of the fishermen comes up saying, "Oh, I got something. If you would,
Yeah,
you know,
what's
pay
up?
me mind, I've got some of the costumes here that's from their last performance, Finn the Heights.
Nice.
Could be, oh, sorry, Finn the Depths, because it's about the ocean. It's a different show. You could switch them out with the other show, and then we just
Yeah.
start performing in the depths instead of Hamilton.
Yeah, let's do it. So we're just,
I
like messing with all the costumes.
So Ninja is now playing Finn Manuel, playing Fish Navi, the main character of In the Depths. Feiya, what are you up to while this is going on?
Okay, so I've now changed out some of the backdrops that are going to
Mhm.
be coming in. They aren't even related to what Hamilton?
Yeah, it's still just
or,
Hamilton.
Or In the Depths. It's something complete. It's like from 2 shows ago that I found like in the very back. I just like pulled them out and started putting them there.
Like the set for Into the Woods. And the crew's in a daze. They're just like helping you do
And I'm
this.
putting real alcohol in all the prop drinks, so they're all wasted.
I tell the cast the drinks might taste a little weird because I want to see some real disgust when you drink it.
And then you see the cast be like, "This is the first time he's ever spoken to us for real instead of rapping to us. This means I guess this means he really values us. We really value you, Finn. We really value you too. Let's do the best show ever."
I
And then
cannot
now
fucking-
it's time. Opening night, the crew is fully under trance. The cast, all their props and costumes have been sabotaged. And all their costumes are now, they look like they looked in their performance of In the Depths. The wealthy elite, you hear the murmuring of the wealthy elite in the audience. Be like, I hear this show is really good and has some political commentary that's relevant today. And then the band, the whole show, there's not an orchestra, it's just a cappella.
Oh my god.
And the curtain opens.
Opera.
The curtain opens. Ninja, you're on center stage. What do?
I go like this. Wow.
Like a one-man show.
And then I start to I do this. There was once a boy, and he played with toys, and he died. He died.
Are you
And
the
now let's
audience
start the
right
show.
now, Bruno?
And then that's it.
That's it.
Close the curtain.
And then as the curtain started to close, one of the fishermen comes and says, "Wait a minute! I think he's throwing away his shot." And the audience is
And
like,
then
"Boo, boo."
Out of here, guys. Let's go.
So it's all. Where's my cast?
The cast comes out. They're like, "We're waiting. Our cue didn't. Okay, the show must go on." Hamilton. I think we found ourselves at Hamilton.
That's just Familton.
We're going. This show is better than the bin. It's Hamilton. I have not listened to the Hamilton soundtrack in its entirety. Hamilton. Hamilton. And they're doing all this choreography. Are you trying to follow along with the choreography, or are you just standing in the middle of the stage?
I'm standing and going like, wow. And I'm like going like,
Wow.
this is incredible.
I backstage I lowered down a wire for him to hook onto his belt so he can start flying.
You see this wire come down like kind of like in front of you.
I hook it.
You hook it on. All right.
Is there a turntable for this set, like in actual Hamilton?
Yeah, there. You bet your ass there is.
I'm gonna turn it on to like 10 miles an hour or some shit.
So as soon as Feiya lifts our Hamilton off the ground, the stage immediately starts rotating, and people are
And
doing
they've all been drinking.
okay for a second, and then all of their costumes start like falling apart, and they're just falling over each other on this turntable. And then one of the fishermen comes out, and he's like, "Drinks, get your prop drinks here on the stage." And people come up and like, ooh, they're singing the song. They're like, "Hamilton, this is the drinking song in Hamilton. Ah, war, am I right? Mm-hmm. Ah, ooh, back on the turntable we go, I guess." And they
While I'm in the sky, I guess they're singing "I'm not throwing away my shot."
no, this is an original
They're just
musical. This is no
Oh, they're
Hamilton. We're having a
Okay.
Hamilton.
Well,
You're still in the
I'm in the
opening
sky.
number.
I want to speed it up so that they vomit all over the audience.
They've started vomiting at this point.
Okay, good. It's like in a
I-
spiral. Guys, I think it's time to get the fuck out of here.
Wait, let me do this real quick. I say, and then Aaron Burr shot me, and then I throw a bunch of smoke bombs into the audience.
And then what is it? And then one of the same fisherman the first week. I guess he did not throw away his shot. And then everyone in the audience is like, polite applause from the audience. And you hear someone say, "I guess I just don't understand the fine arts." But I'm glad that poor people can't see this, and only people like us who have a lot of money can. I despise the poor.
While the cast is still performing, can we just like run and rob all their houses?
Yeah, they're like wagon. They're like from out of town, so you can go raid all their wagons while they're on stage.
Yeah, okay, let's get their stuff and then go.
Okay, as you guys are heading out the back door, someone runs up from the audience, and you see it's that orc from before. It's like, you know what? I've realized I've been a bad friend. And I'm going to make things right by getting revenge on you. He falls down. He trips over someone on stage. It falls into a puddle of vomit. And then the other orc woman who's covered in pig shit says, "See, Mimothy, I guess your way of doing things just doesn't really work very well either." He's like, "Shut up." And then,
They were rich the whole time?
And no, they didn't pay. They just burst in the back door. And then as you guys are leaving, one of the casters says, "Wait, Finn, man, Gil." And then do you respond?
I look, and that's it.
You keep going back. Like, who's going to be the star of Hamilton now? And the fishermen are following, and one of the woman who is with Mimothy with a limp says, "I know all the lines." And they're like, "Great, you're in." She starts rapping about abortion or something.
You've never seen Hamilton, have you?
I really have not. I know that he marries the slave heiresses, and there's a cute like slave heiress song.
What?
Yeah, the Schuyler sisters are slave heiresses, and they have a song about.
He does marry a Schuyler sister, and then
Yeah.
he cheats on her.
I mean, they have like a number where everyone's like, "Oh, look at the cute little slave heiresses."
I don't know. I don't remember that
song,
part.
I don't think the song's about slaves. It's like, but there's a song where the Schuyler sisters sing a cute little song, right?
Okay.
And it's kind of undermined by the fact that in real life, once again, most of their families' money and wealth came from slavery.
Right, but they don't sing.
True, because they were rich. Yeah, maybe that's it.
The Hamilton community is going to eat my ass for this one.
Yeah.
Anyway, so as you guys are heading out, you hear the opening chords of "Look at the Cute Little Slave Heiresses," which is the name of the song in this version.
Okay.
And then you guys raid the cabins.
I think we successfully ruined their show.
Yeah, I mean, the only way to find out is to read the paper tomorrow and see the critics' reviews.
Yeah, I mean, we ruined their show, and now we're gonna take from the wealthy. I think we're doing pretty good so far.
All right, so actually, where you're stealing from right now is, are you stealing from the crew people, or are you stealing from the people who are the wealthy elite who are at the theater?
The wealthy elite that are at the
Both.
theater.
Gotcha. So you go through the wagons, and because the show's like 3 hours long, you have plenty of time to go through all the major houses in town and just start taking things. Yeah, go ahead and everyone just give me a flat D20 roll to see how well you do for yourself.
I got a 5.
A 5,
I got a
12.
16.
16.
But my payment was the joy. On
Yeah,
my own.
with a 5, you find a bunch of kind of nice shawls. Like they're probably not worth very much gold, but they fit your aesthetic. And you actually find a nice ghost necklace for your ghost husband. And then what did you roll again, Feiya?
16.
16. Yeah, you find. What are you looking for?
Anything that traces to my parents and gold.
Nothing that traces to your parents.
Dang it.
Just a lot of gold though. You do get a lot of gold.
Okay.
And then what about you, Ninja?
12.
12. Yeah. What are you looking for?
I guess some more costumes.
Yeah, you find a lot of rich people clothing. It's kind of weird, but you take it. The fishmen are just taking whatever. They're like, ooh, look at this, then, eh? And they're like, all right, well, we're headed back to our base. Are you coming with?
Yeah.
All right,
We
let's
are?
I
go.
was gonna say we could go prank another town, but we can hang out for a bit.
Let's go print the
Yes.
dragon.
It's getting late. Oh, I don't know if the dragon's back once again. I know it was his cave, but I don't think. I'm not sure if it's.
Let's
it's still a
prank him for
dragon
whenever
there.
he does get back.
Oh, you mean on fill his room with shaving cream?
Yeah, let's
Cover
do
all
that.
this stuff in aluminum foil.
Let's put a bunch of pigs in it so when he comes back, there's just a bunch of pig shit everywhere.
Get the pigs from the orcs, put them in there.
Yes.
It's genius. This couldn't go wrong. So is that what you guys do?
Yes.
All right, we're reaching the hour mark. So you guys take the pigs, lead them up the back of the cave. There's a back entrance to the cave. As you go in, with the pigs, you hear chanting from deep inside of the cave. As you start to walk in, you see like there's a fire down at the end of the hallway in a room, and you see shadows cast on the walls. It looks like there's probably a lot of people in here right now.
And
Chanting.
that's crazy.
What do you do?
Put the pigs in there.
Just with the pigs, you hear the pigs go down the tunnel, down the tunnel, and you hear a laughter from a man. It says, "These have come at the perfect time. These will make perfect sacrifices. We did not have enough sacrifices to make to our Lord, but now it seems our will shall manifest itself." And you hear, and you hear the flames ignite, and you see a large, like pit fiend demon, and then, "You have summoned me to this realm." And you hear them say, "Yes, my lord." And they take their knee, and they say, "We wish to bring vengeance upon the world and destruction." He says, "You have called the right guy." What are you guys doing at this point?
Pranked ya.
You say that?
Yeah.
You say, "Pranked ya!" They turn down the hall and look at you. And the pit fiend says, "Shall I destroy them?" And the cultist says, "Yes." Like an excellent start. What are you guys doing?
Run.
Can
run.
I hide?
I'm gonna do.
I mean, this is just a hallway.
I'm gonna do an ear-piercing scream.
I'm running away.
Where it sonic damage. Can I? I don't know why I'm suddenly deciding to use my spells now.
I mean, you got them. You might as well use them.
I want to do ear-piercing scream to the demon.
Is it one target or is it an area?
I think it's a single target. It's 1d6 points of sonic damage to a target within 25.
Gotcha.
Oh, is he within 25 feet of me?
No, he's definitely way further down the hallway.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Can I do? Don't I have a thing that like dazes people for a long period of time? Dang, all my stuff is like super close range. Okay. Never mind. I'm gonna run.
You take off running. Here's my question. At any point, do you turn back or slow down, or do you just keep running? The fishermen are like, you're just running. Yeah, the fishermen, they're just like they're not even heading back towards their base. They're just like taking off down the mountain, like into the woods on the other side away from the town.
How many people are there?
They're like 12 cultists, and then there's a pit fiend, which I should stress is like a pit fiend would be a challenge for like an 8th level party.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah, you will run. So with the adventure of today's concluded, the realm then fell into 1,000 years of darkness as the demonic cult laid waste to the land with their demon lord. But some say that
But
out
how
there,
did the play go?
the play go? Oh yeah, the next day, the last thing remaining from the ruins of Sandpoint the next morning, floating on the wind, is a piece of newspaper, and on it says, "Hamilton, confusing and doesn't live up to the hype." And that's where we end this wonderful session. Goodbye, everyone.
That was so
Bye.
Say bye to the viewers.
Goodbye.
Bye. All right.